Hey everybody. So the title of this video is not all, protein powders or whey powders are the same. And that's so true in both foods that you eat that are protein based and true in the whey proteins and protein powders that people are drinking now, which I know has become a really popular thing. I know a lot of people make smoothies at home, and some people include in there like whey protein to help with just get in their daily amount of protein for each day. So I want to talk to you about what works for me and what I do, and also what to look for when you're thinking about a protein powder. So first, you want to make sure that that things are all natural, that it's grass fed, that the pasture fed cows whey, that there's not pesticide treated, that they're grain fed cows. Same thing with red meat. You want to eat meat that is grass fed and ideally organic, that to get the best quality food. So you want to make sure that they are they're not the grain-fed cows. Next, you want to consider it being GMO-free. And you might have to do a little bit of research. Some protein powders are, you have to really read the labels on everything. So make sure that they're made without GMOs. You want to make sure that it's raw or cold pressed, as a lot of them are heat processed. And what that can make the whey protein deficient if it's heat processed. Similar to when you have a vegetable and you cook a vegetable, raw vegetables are really much better for you than cooked vegetables because you lose some of the nutritional value in some cases. So you want to make sure that it is the least processed as possible. You want to make sure that it's done with acid-free processing. You want to make sure that the concentrate is not isolate. So protein isolates are proteins that are stripped away from the nutritional cofactors. So again, you want to have something that is as nutritionally packed as possible to make the best impact on your life and your body. Next is sweeteners. You want to make sure that you use something that is naturally sweetened, not artificial sweeteners. There's been tons of studies, and we're not going to go into that today, but there's been tons of studies about artificial sweeteners and the damage it can do to your body, and how our body doesn't recognize artificial sweeteners, and it's just a snowball effect. So that's definitely a big one, is look at how they sweeten their protein powder. And then next is make sure that it's free from any heavy metals. And both whey and the non-whey, it could have levels of like mercury, lead, or like arsenic. So you want to be careful of that. And next, all I can share with you guys is what I choose to do and what my research has brought me and showed me. So I choose to drink for my shake every day. I add in with my vegetables, or if I throw in vegetables, or if I throw in fruits or whatever, I use Shakeology. And the reason I chose Shakeology when I was first looking was because it is the best quality ingredients, and it's more than just a protein powder. It's not just a protein powder. In fact, it has 73 superfoods in it. I looked through all the ingredients. I looked through the whey. Everything is as pure and as minimally processed as possible to make it into a powder form. And I really respect the company and the research that went behind Shakeology. So in some of my groups, I talk about each superfood and the benefits that they have for you. And so that's why I chose it, because I knew that it was the best protein powder that you could possibly get. And I absolutely love it. And it helps naturally do things like naturally help you lose weight, simply because it's giving your body the nutrients that it needs. So when it increases your metabolism, it doesn't increase it with, processed stuff like what's the word I'm thinking of? Caffeine. Sorry. It doesn't, jack your body up with caffeine and so that it increases your metabolism like that. Your metabolism naturally increases because you are giving yourself the best possible nutrients and you're fueling your body. You're truly fueling your body. And between Shakeology and clean eating and, picking this over that and focusing on the things that I can have instead of, focusing on the things that I can't have, I've lost over 20 pounds and I'm still working on my journey, but it is with, Shakeology that has really helped that, because I have been able to replace a meal a day with it. Occasionally, during times when I'm a little more hungry than usual, it'll just become a snack that day, or I'll eat it in conjunction with some other things. So, of course, send me a message if you have any questions about this, and thank you for joining.